I spent my career in the world of marketing and advertising. Much of the work that I did was for the large religious publishers around the country. Worked with some great people, did some great projects, and it was always intriguing. Through that work, I developed a real keen interest, if you will, and a passion for doing some things myself one day. I was fortunate enough and blessed earlier this year to be able to start my own publishing firm, and that firm is called Blue Springs Publishing. My goal in publishing is to always produce materials that are simply based on the truth of God's Word. I'll achieve that by working with dear friends who I know I can trust implicitly, those who will always present the truth, and those who are strong in their faith. Additionally, we'll produce materials that look good. My experience in working with the large publishers around the country tells me that to be effective, materials have to be presented well. So we will always base materials on the truth of God's Word, and we will make them appealing to the eye so that people will actually pick them up and read them. As I began developing this idea of a publishing firm, I realized, of course, I needed a name, an identity, or a brand. So I developed a short list of 3 or 4 names, all of which were meaningful to me, but one kept rising to the top, and that was Blue Springs. My mom grew up outside of Dover, Tennessee, and she and her family attended a small church called Blue Springs Church of Christ. When my mom graduated from high school, she moved to Nashville, got married, and eventually had kids. So many weekends we would travel back to Dover, spend the weekend at my grandparents' home, and then of course on Sundays would worship at Blue Springs Church of Christ. Have lots of sweet memories there. Some of the best are my granddad leading singing there, which inspired me to become a song leader. So I hope you'll join me as I hang on to these memories and honor the memory and the legacy of my mom and her family. And join me as we endeavor to teach and inspire and motivate at Blue Springs Publishing.